Good day, ladies and gentlemen. I'm here to bring you a very important update on with Cardano. I see massive opportunity with this thing in the near future. So if you like the sound of that, I want to ask you to please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. And I'll tell you why, folks. I was ringing the alarm bells while I don't have it drawn on this chart right here. That Cardano had broken out bullishly at 40 cents here. I can draw real quick from this kind of ascending triangle we were in here. So if you would have gotten in near the breakout point of about 40 cents, let's see how much you could have been up on Cardano if you've been following us and if you've been with us. Just over 190%. Folks, like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell icon to notify new uploads. Now, I'm going to try very hard to not make this video entirely about me bragging that I called this pump with Cardano, because folks, I rang the alarm bells on the Cardano Bitcoin pair saying we broke out bullishly from a major resistance level, very likely to see bullish continuation. I rang the alarm bell saying we broke out bullishly from key resistance levels on the Cardano Ethereum pair. And I broke to you guys the news story that I believe was a Dubai-based investment fund sold $750 million worth of Bitcoin in order to buy Cardano and Polkadot before anyone else talked about it. I turned on YouTube today and I see a few people mentioning it. So folks, like, subscribe, comment, share, hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. We have been killing it, absolutely killing it in terms of calling major support and resistance breakouts and price targets. Look, I brought you guys a video back when ADA Bitcoin pair was right around here, when ADA Ethereum pair was right around here, and now that we're seeing bullish continuation and we broke above a key resistance level of $1.15, I think Cardano is very likely to see bullish continuation over the long term. Now, why? Cardano is kind of outperforming the market right now, while a lot of other coins are correcting, like Ethereum, for example, still hasn't really recovered much. Cardano is breaking out and really outperforming a lot of other coins. So why is this? It is because Cardano has a major catalyst quickly approaching, one of the biggest things that's ever happened in Cardano's history, which is the launch of Goguen in smart contracts. This is a huge deal. You'll be able to create dApps. It'll become a multi-asset blockchain. It'll be interoperable with other smart contracts, and very soon we will get the Cardano coins. Just like there's the Polkadot coins, the Polkadot projects. A few months from now, after launch of smart contract, we're very likely to start getting the Cardano coin, the Cardano coins. So this is one of the biggest deals in Cardano's history, one of the largest developments it'll ever have, and this is supposed to begin to be rolled out sometime in March. In March, folks, that's next month. This is a huge deal for Cardano. I said I think Cardano has a very good chance of reaching $2-ish by March, April, and I definitely think we have a good chance of doing that. Now, I do expect Cardano to run up against some kind of resistance in the low, I'd say $1.30 regions. Okay, based off these 2 wicks here, well, these 3 wicks here, if we just extend this red resistance line, I think this is probably going to act as resistance moving forward, as well. One of our fib levels lines up pretty closely in the low 30-cent range, $1.30 range for Cardano. So if and when we get above and hold above $1.30, I think that this area is going to act as resistance. I think the next major impulse takes us to $1.65, and I think that's the next major impulse for Cardano. I'd wager is probably around the news of the launch of Goguen and smart contracts. And look, I've been saying for a while, I was saying all throughout these regions, we're likely to see an anticipatory run up leading up to the launch of smart contracts, and I think we're now beginning to see that anticipatory run up, and smart contracts could launch late March, so we still potentially have weeks before the launch is supposed to happen. So I think that we're in the beginning stages of an anticipatory run-up. And also, speaking of that Dubai investment fund, they're planning on buying into Cardano and Polkadot mid to end March. So there's potentially hundreds of millions of dollars worth of money flowing into Cardano, around the time when smart contracts is supposed to launch. And do you think it's just the one investment fund that's doing it? No, this is the first we've heard of. There's probably more behind the scenes doing something similar. And the fact that they sold Bitcoin in order to buy Cardano and Polkadot, that should really tell you something. A lot of people see the opportunity with Cardano here. And the fact that we've broken above these key resistance levels, this is the most bullish Cardano has been since the previous cycle on the Cardano Bitcoin pair. This is a giant deal. Same with Ethereum, folks. This is the most bullish it's been since the previous cycle. This is a large deal, and the fact that we have one of the largest catalysts just a few months away, I think Cardano, even though I'm sure we're probably overextended and probably due for some kind of correction, I think over the next few weeks is very likely to see, is probably likely to see bullish continuation. Now, let's take a look at our indicators, trying to get a sense of what's going on. So Cardano does not want to break down. We keep trying to have bearish crossovers on the MACD, and we keep not doing it. So Cardano really does not seem to want to go down as well. Look at the stochastic on the daily bullish crossover in the oversold region does not want to go down. Now, I have been noting something of concern, which is we're getting lower highs in RSI paired with higher highs in price action, which is typically extremely bearish. If it weren't for one of the biggest catalysts in Cardano's history a few weeks away, I think we would likely be due for quite a substantial correction, and we may get it. We may get it, but we have, it's just that catalyst is just driving the price of Cardano up. So like, look, if you see like how this peak on the RSI coincides with this peak in price action, and this peak in RSI coincides with this peak in price action, we got a lower high in RSI and a higher high in price action, typically very bearish. So you know, I'd say the daily looks bullish except the RSI. The RSI is concerning. So let's take a look at the 12 hour. Look at that bullish crossover in the MACD. Everything is on the way up. Again, RSI on the way down. Lower highs will higher highs in price action. That is very concerning. Once we get bullish divergence above this resistance line here on the RSI, I think we'd like to see bullish divergence in price action. So interesting to see. Let's take a look at the 6 hour on the way up. Yep. Really just a continuation of the larger time frames. 4 hour, yeah, same story, nothing too interesting. Looks bullish to me, except again the RSI. Yeah, so it looks bullish. 2 hour, bullish as well, and again, same story with the RSI. I'm concerned that we're getting lower highs paired with higher highs in price action. You see this? So hold on here. I think we can do this probably a bit better. And if you hear that whining, it's because I have a humidifier in front of my face, because this morning I woke up and my nostrils decided not to work. So if I sound stuffy, that is the reason. You have to forgive me, folks. But look, we can draw a resistance line here on the RSI. Whenever we break above this thing, we're likely to see bullish continuation on the price action. So something that may happen here with the RSI is we may continue to get rejected off the RSI and kind of keep, you know, respecting this as resistance. Now, as soon as we break above this resistance line on the RSI, I think that's when we're really going to get the next impulse with Cardano's price action. So that's what I'm looking at in terms of the RSI for Cardano. I think following that resistance, I think is going to be very telling for the next move Cardano has in the short term. And then moving on to the 1 hour. 1 hour. What are we seeing? What are we saying here? Well, I mean, I'd say it's bullish, except we're concerningly overbought, which makes sense. We've had a massive run up, so we're overbought for sure. Stochastic doesn't want to go down though, and then the RSI is in the overbought region. I'll leave off by let's look at the half here. See if we, yeah, okay. So half is weak. Half is showing some signs of some weakness. So they're going to summarize here. Macro time frames look bullish, although I'm seeing some concerning signs of some weakness. Lower time frames look bullish, although I do think we're probably going to have some kind of pullback here. We've had a massive impulse with Cardano. So I think in terms of a pullback target, I think we might fall down and retest $1.20 this previous peak here. If we fall down to that level, that is where I would be looking to accumulate. I'd say from $1.21 to $1.20, around this region here is where I would be looking to dollar cost average my way into Cardano. And then aside from that, I'd say strong support $1.15 to $1.12, and then aside from that, $1.07 to $1.03, and then apart from that, 95 cents to 90 cents. Those are all strong support levels for Cardano. That is where I would be looking to place my my buy orders if I was looking to accumulate Cardano, which I am, to be honest. And then aside from that, I think this green support line as well. The 100 EMA on the 4-hour is acting as strong support. Whenever we pump dump, we found support there. That's right about 95 cents. So there's going to be strong support moving forward. I think the key inflection point for Cardano is $1.15. That was a price reactive region from back in the previous cycle and this cycle as well. So I think this is the key level. As long as we can maintain above $1.15, I think we're likely to see bullish continuation. If we start to break below $1.15, I think we're likely to trend bearishly for quite some time. So I think $1.15 is kind of that key inflection point. And moving forward in the future, I think over the long term, Cardano has a good chance of reaching $5 to $10 by the peak of this bull run, in my most humble opinions. That is just a guesstimate for fun. Nobody knows. I don't know what these coins are going to reach for sure. I think it's much better to scale out and look to sell out more so based off time frames and less so based off price targets, because I do think there's a good way of knowing when this bull market is likely to reach some kind of peak. I think Bitcoin is likely to reach its peak September, October, and Cardano and the altcoins are likely to reach their peak roughly a month after Bitcoin, because that's what happened last time. So I think something similar could happen this time around. So come September, October, November, that's when I'll be looking to scale out of Cardano, whether that's at $3, $5, $10, or $50. I'm going to be looking to scale out more so based off time frames and less so based off price targets. So those are my thoughts with Cardano, folks. If you like this video, please like, subscribe, comment, share, and hit that bell icon to be notified of new uploads. If you like what we do, want to support us, consider becoming a Patreon member. Link down in the description below. You get access to our VIP Discord, where we talk about low cap gems, interesting setups, catalysts, that kind of thing. As well, our regular Discord is dope. We talk about news articles, setups, all that kind of thing. And we have semi-regular coin calls with our Discord members, where we talk to our members, talk about what we see happening in the market, just share our thoughts and answer questions. So join our Discord, folks. It's lit. So those are my thoughts, folks. I should stop talking. Thanks for watching. Take care.